Okay, what's going on, everybody? This hot off the press. Finally, we have a event and another patch for Wayfinder. It is finally here. Thank you. We've been sitting here just waiting patiently, and they finally delivered. As of tomorrow, well, at whatever time zone you're in, I'm on the East Coast, so it'll be 1 o'clock p.m. For me, 11 a.m. West Coast, 12 Central. We have a patch coming out, which is going to give us our event, which is the Harbinger, the final score and Harbingers of Chaos. I've heard about this event, really didn't know a whole lot about it, so I really couldn't dive in as much as I wanted to as far as what to say the it was going to be about. However, we do have all the information here, so we'll go ahead and go over this real quick and get on your way. So the event's going to be Call of the Void, where Omen and Wolf, they need you. They're going to set up the story for that. You're going to have 2 new quests, which will challenge your skills. We'll see if that really challenges us, because you know most of us are at the tippy top as far as gear and everything like that. So it may just be a walkthrough. But it's going to be the Talon of Pyre and the Blood Boar. Now, for those of you that don't know, the Blood Boar, it should be, unless they changed it, from what I understand, it should be a big drill boss that you got to fight. And so with this patch, once we get it, we're also getting a new weapon, which is the Juggernaut, and I believe that's the two-handed. It's a two-handed breaker, and I believe there's a picture of it floating around out there somewhere. I'm trying to recall what exactly it was, but I'm drawing a blank right now. But that's what we're getting tomorrow, is the event and the breaker weapon, which will be good. We do have a lot of fixes that have been implemented, which is good. A lot of key ones like Silo's Firebomb fix, Riven teleporting off the map to be insta-killed. That's going to be fixed. The biggest one that I saw in these notes was the mastery selection, where it was being reverted, is now going to be, when you select it, it's going to stay there. So when you select it, usually when you select it, run a mission, it unselects itself. So now that's going to be fixed. Another key fix on here, mastery perks to deactivate after traveling. Fix the issue with heroic Kairos arcane focus staying on an enemy indefinitely. I've seen that a couple of times. Fixed an issue where Kairos arcane focus VFX would not apply to all enemies hit by the ability. That's good. I don't really play a whole lot of Kairos, but you Kairos mains, let me know if that's something that you were looking forward to, because I know a lot of people are audio learners. So if they what's the word I'm looking for? They hear it, so that way they know what's on the enemy per se. Fixed an issue where some weapons would continue to generate resources during their active abilities. I didn't know that was a thing, but that's good to know. That was fixed. Fixed an issue where players could loot drill fuel too early and get stuck in the excavation unit event. Didn't know that was a thing either. Lower the hobgoblin's outgoing damage. Thank you. I believe that's not the hobgoblin. I'm thinking of the one that stands on the little twigs and shoots the poison at you. I think that might be a fix in here, if I'm not mistaken, as well. Lower the potency of the unfiltered dragonkin blood consumable. Cool. Fix the toxin imbuement dot being permanently stuck on the player even after death. Thank you. That's huge. The toxin imbuement dot can no longer pierce invincibility. Nice. Players can no longer avoid commander decrees enrage phase damage by standing in the corners of the arena. I didn't even know that was a thing. Well, now we know. Added a warning indicator to Commander Creed's Blade Geyser. Oh man, I got to go back and fight that boss again, because I'm trying to remember where exactly that was. I just go through these bosses so fast now. It's just a blur. Fixed an issue with Silo's Proto Clone Rank 2 upgrade not working in rune cannons. Okay. A lot of these, it seems like a lot of Silo stuff. The first should now teleport more often as intended. Okay, cool. Critical force. I wonder if they're going to fix the glitch that you can do where you can use the stuck method to go back to the waypoint. I wonder if that's in there, because I need to go fight her again to see if that will be fixed tomorrow. Critical force mastery should now properly increase crit chance. Nice. So that should be the dagger. That should be the dagger mastery. So that should help out that should help boost a lot of damage for people. Fixed an issue with Night's Maw burrowing and not returning to the arena. I haven't fought Night's Maw outside of the first time that I did it for the quest, so that seems like a good fix, but I have seen people complain about it. Fixed multiple issues where imbuement effects would not rest after a hunt wipe. Okay. Fixed an issue where the player would get stuck in a blocking state with two-handed weapons. That's happened to me once, but I'm glad that that's been something that's known. But I just didn't think anything about it. Trickster events should now deplete the intended amount of keys. Okay. The Gloom Rot debuff should no longer persist indefinitely. Nice. I think that's the poison tick, if I'm not mistaken. Harvest Moon, Light and Shadow ability should now properly have stagger protection. Cool. So Harvest Moon will now be a viable option as far as a weapon. Fixed an issue with Epitaph's Arcane Harvest getting canceled by Wayfinder abilities. Epitaph, that should be the Scythe. Okay, getting canceled by Wayfinder ability. Oh, so if you cast them both at the same time, copy. The Ninth Herald's Vacuum attack should no longer launch players in an unintended way. Oh, I would have loved to have seen that. See somebody go flying. Fixed an issue where the visuals of debuffs would apply to the player if hit during an invulnerability window. Okay. So a lot of good fixes in here, but the main thing is that we have something new to sink our teeth into. I don't know how long they expect us to really do this event for, or how long the event's even going to last. But it's been a minute since the last patch notes. Oh wait, we got some more stuff. Oh, sorry. There's some more. Fix some unattended interactions with the Shadow Spawn and Corpse Bloom mutators in the Grand Deceiver Mowers hunt. Okay, all right. Players should now be able to break the egg spawned by Frost Hunters and Reaver's Wood. Thank you, because those eggs would just sit there and just grow and grow, and you can't do anything to stop them. All right. Remove the large bomb outcome from the treasure hunt mounds in the Highlands. Okay. Titan's Bane Molten Cleave should no longer abruptly end after jumping or dodging. Cool. Trickster bombs from chests will now show a ground warning before exploding. Ground warning before exploding. Oh, okay. Instead of them just, oh, I got it. Okay, copy. Because I just see them. I don't know about anybody else, but when they show up, you hear the sound, and then they just explode. So I just tend to avoid them. But they're gonna put a visual cue in there as well. That's good. Outside of that bomb actually showing up. Fixed an issue where Wingrave's melee combos with two-handed weapons will start over after using Righteous Strike. I haven't played a whole lot of Wingrave, so I wouldn't really know a whole lot about that per se. The Trickster's Chest event will no longer spawn. Other Trickster games, including a new one. Oh, we got a new Trickster game? Okay, we'll spawn instead in any biome. Nice. So I wonder if they fixed it to where everybody gets the spoils like they do in the woods. The Trickster event that's in the woods. I hope that's the case. Silo's rank 2 oil bombs should now function correctly. Cool. All right. Fixed an issue causing soulbound chests to award only one Gloomstone shard. All right. Not really sure about that one, but once again, I have like 2 or 3 million gold and a whole bunch. I got a whole bunch of stuff. And so it's kind of insignificant, but I'm glad this is being fixed for the new people that may be getting into the game with this event. Fixed level issues causing some loot from machinery events in the mines to land and unreachable places. Okay. So now we got some quest fix. Adjusted the Tangled Webs quest to credit players outside the immediate range where the crystal is destroyed and reduce the objective requirement to 1. Adjusted the Tangled Webs quest to credit players outside the immediate range when crystal is destroyed and reduce the objective requirement to 1. I don't know what quest that is. I'm pretty sure I've done it, but I don't recall the names of most of these quests. Okay. Updated Project Revenge to count Goblin Icarites for the objective. Nice. Cool. I like that. Okay. That's good. That's the troll. That's the, in case you guys don't know, that's the event where they're asking you to kill like 9,900, but you really don't have to kill that many. It's like 10. So they added another mob to count towards that, so you don't have to hunt just one specific goblin. Love after Gloomfall should now display HUD markers in correct locations. Nice. Okay. All right, let's see. We got some inventory fixes. Fixed an issue where players couldn't equip Wayfinders or weapons with identical rush echoes equipped in other setups. Okay. We really need to get loadouts, honestly. In my honest opinion, we need loadouts some point in the near future. So that way we can just switch stuff around and don't have to keep going in and out of inventory. Rush echoes should now decrease in cost when empowered by Echo Fusion. I wonder if that's going to be. I'm curious to see what that's going to look like now, because I have my character. I'm over the limit as far as my echoes. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see about that for tomorrow. Fixed an issue where icons for Wayfinders were incorrect when opening the character menu. Okay. Fixed an issue where sometimes the cost reduction for equipping echoes and matching slot will not apply. Thank you. That's happened to me a couple of times. Fixed an issue where the basic housing item set was granting the incorrect items. Okay, people buy it. Okay. Fixed a visual bug causing affinity perks to unlock at levels 4 and 14 instead of 5 and 15. But you still got them. So I wonder if that's going to. It shouldn't matter. Okay, that's not going to do anything as far as the people that have maxed out the characters. Fixed the flickering VFX from Titan's Bane and Radiant Dawn weapons in the Gloom Sphere UI menu. Cool. Adjusted holster positions for some rifle skins to be better positioned on the Wayfinder, so they probably moved them down a little bit further on the back, I would assume. Either down when they're on the back. I would say they probably moved them down just a little bit. If it's not down, then it's slightly up. I know that's probably, you're probably like, well, obviously, but just thinking about it without actually being in game. Fixed an issue where the mouse cursor would appear during load screens. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know that was an issue. I just thought they were letting us do that so we could tab out. Fixed an issue where party chat was not available for our party members. Cool. Fixed an issue where some achievements would unlock without meeting the requirements. So I wonder if that's going to be a revert for people that got the achievements. Then I'm curious. I'm really curious. Fixed an issue causing trophies to not unlock after meeting the criteria. Fixed an issue where keyboard icons were displaying in the duplicate bindings warning. Okay. Fixed an issue causing character models to become invisible. So the stick man, are you talking about the stick man or just fully invisible here? I've seen the stick man, the new Wayfinder, the stick man. I'm ready for that. Fixed the Kairos Revenant Persona Shop preview. Okay. The reward tower now displays your current battle pass level in the reward tower. I thought it did in the upper left, or was it not appearing for some people? I don't know. Let me know in the comments as far as that one, because I could have sworn it showed me the level when you're in game. Lock-on indicator should now appear on all hunt bosses. Cool. Okay, so look, we got a little picture here. Sorry, I'm not trying to get distracted. We got a nice little picture down here, so you can see what it's going to look like. But yeah, that's the drill boss right there. Some quests text might refer to Bloodborne as drill machine or drill bug. Yep. At times, the waypoint market for Call of the Void can become stuck on screen. Well, these are known issues, so when we get into that, people will complain about this tomorrow, but we'll see. So tomorrow, it looks like we got a lot of fixes. I want to see with this weapon. I'm going to do some testing with this weapon tomorrow. Maybe make another video about it. Let me know if you guys want to see that. Because I'll be playing it probably on Venomous more than likely. I really haven't gone hard on trying to do the other characters because I didn't want to burn myself out. So I've just been, getting on, doing a little bit here and there, getting off for the most part. But I am going to grind this event, see how much content is really in there, and then let you guys know. But overall, I think it's a pretty solid patch. I don't know what their team size is like or anything like that, but hey, we have an event, and I know that they said we were supposed to be getting something if I'm not mistaken, at the end of last month, but early October, I guess, is a good start. Hopefully we'll get something in another 2 weeks, another patch with some other fixes or something like that. Because if they're trying to shoot for that early 2024, there would need to be a lot more being pushed out. But that's neither here nor there. But overall, like I said, I'll be playing it. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll see you in the next one. Until next time, later.